Hey everybody, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I'm here with an impromptu timeless reading. If you want to skip the shuffling and all that, I have a timestamp below. But we're just going to kind of get in deep to what's going on with everybody. I said some prayers that, you know, whoever needs this message finds it and that it is relevant to the most amount of people that will see this video. So I'm just shuffling now. I've already cleared the deck and everything. So God, we just want to look at what's going on. What are the messages that are needed to come through for the people that need them? What is going on? And obviously this is general, but help us perceive the messages for us. Amen. Okay. All right, so again, this is timeless. So whenever you see this, whenever you come across this video, even if it's multiple times, you know, this may have important messages for you. And the important thing to know is this is so you can make your most informed decisions and you can trust your gut and your connection with God. But this is, you know, yeah, this is to help you make an empowered decision. Okay, so let's see, what are our messages? What wants to come through? I'm going to divide the deck into 3 piles, back into 1. Okay, let's see what we got. So our first energy, we've got the Page of Cups here in the reverse position. Don't get too hung up on reversals. It's just giving me a little more information. We got the Page of Swords crossing that. Okay. 5 of Cups overhead. Okay, so right away, there's some kind of an emotional conflict here. It's talking about an emotional conflict, a disappointment, something that was possibly said, or a fight, or information that was uncovered or discovered. That's emotionally a sad, disruptive thing. Okay, let's see what's going on. 3 of Wands is our foundational position, so that looks great. We get the 9 of Swords reversed in the past. So good. That should be moving along, and we should be, you know, moving away from that energy. The near future, we've got the 9 of Cups reversed. Now remember, with reversals, we have the power to turn them upright. This is just highlighting a certain facet of this energy that is good for us to realize because we can tweak things as needed. So right off the bat, it's talking about a disappointment emotionally that, and I know this has been the theme, so it's probably no accident that a lot of my readings have been talking about this, because there's people out there that have been needing this message. There's been a lot of anxiety and a lot of pain that you've been going through. Now you're definitely moving forward, so things are improving, but I feel that right now there's still, you know, emotional wounds you're addressing. There's still things from the past that are on your heart and on your mind, even though you're showing up as having a really strong foundation. So we've got the 3 of Wands here. So this is great because it's showing you have reached a milestone in this journey. You have, you know, a really good foundation to grow and to build within yourself, within your life. It's like you have that confidence spark, or starting to see, and maybe, okay, you don't even, because it's subconscious under the reading, you might not even see these sparks of development that are starting to grow, or this confidence that's starting to grow, or whatever this is. It's leading you, it's setting you up for the next thing, the next goal, the next development, the next whatever in your growth. Okay, so, and then we move into the near future, which we've got the 9 of Cups reversed. So it's like talking about emotions being your dreams, your fulfillment, being within reach. But where you are now and how this is influencing you moving into the future, is almost, you're not, it's like a dimming of feeling this emotional potential to the max because you're going through this sadness about the past. Okay, because remember, this is on your consciousness. This is the present, what's hanging over you in the situation. What's taking the forefront is the Five of Cups. So don't allow yourself to become too energy dominated by what's in the past and what didn't work out, because you want to usher in this new positive energy. The Page of Cups being in the present is all about new emotional experiences and healing and, you know, new optimism and positive emotional communication and developments and seeds growing. So you don't want to block this energy out and not let it grow and not let it mature because something hurt you and there's something from the past that really didn't go well, and now you're kind of dwelling and still focusing on that. It's okay, you know, it's part of healing, but just make sure you are giving the positives, what you do want to experience in the future. Give that attention, because that'll help you move into that and recognize opportunities that are in alignment with that, and increase your vibration so that you do have more joy and you do have more happiness. But it's good because I feel like whatever this thing was, you're getting over it and recovering. But we're going to look more into this. We're going to get clarity on all this too. Okay, let's continue. So you're coming up as the Six of Cups, which could be saying that you're longing for a past love, or you're thinking about a past love, or you're still in that healing phase of a relationship where you're longing for what happened, and you're still, you know, you want that connection again. Okay. Environment is Two of Swords. So yeah, there's some kind of conflict. There's something that's blocking something from moving forward, whether that's you moving forward into healing and to what this awesome Nine of Cups potential could be in the near future, or whether that's something blocking, like this other person is blocking communication or blocking moving forward with this situation, and that's what's disappointing you. Okay, hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords, and the outcome. So we've got the Hangman. We have the King of Wands reversed, Two of Wands reversed. See how many reversals? It's really interesting. Temperance reversed. And the Lovers. All right, guys. This message keeps coming up, but again, we're talking about a deep soul-connected situation. So this is most likely somebody that's really deeply intertwined with your life. And it's a big fork in the road moment in terms of this person has changed you and has affected your life, and it's a deep soul connection. But this is more about you. This connection's supposed to teach you what you want, who you are, what you truly value. And it might not be this situation that didn't work out, because it looks like it has not been a rewarding mentally or emotionally thing. But it has significantly affected you, which is not a bad thing. Okay, so what else can we get from this? We're going to deal with the outcome in a little bit. I want to look at, let's just get a card for this Lovers energy. This Lovers, this is symbolizing that soulmate relationship, that contracted relationship, like where before you came to this life, you're talking to your spirit team and you're like, okay, we should come down together, cross paths, influence each other like this, teach each other the hard lessons. Like it's something where it's like, you know, is deep. All right, so we got the Star reversed. All right, what else? We got the Seven of Wands. Let's get a couple more. The clarity card for this Lovers. What does this mean? The Seven of Cups. Yeah. And the King of Pentacles. So we're talking about this choice. Who are you? What do you value? What direction? Is this relationship good for me? Is this, where do I have to move forward to? What do I really want? What's my soul calling me to do? What's really important? This is showing exactly that. It's like talking about it's talking about your dreams and where do you want to move forward to in the future? What are you envisioning? What are you praying for? What are you desiring? What is your happy place? And if that's not here and hasn't been what you've been experiencing, and this is all about dreams and moving forward and following a path, knowing what God wants you to do, your divine path, what your soul has signed up for, to reach, your goals before you came to this life, to reach your highest potential. And it doesn't have to be that deep in knowing exactly what that is, but just exploring what's going to make you happy. What are you feeling joy towards? That's what you're supposed to follow. So it's like figuring that out, assessing that. I feel like, especially because this situation didn't work out or has been a burden or something happened recently that's been another disappointment. It's actually triggering you and helping you to create this spark where you get to go, what do I want? Okay, good. Now that door is closed, wow, where do I go from here? Like the world is my oyster. We got this. I'm not really sure. There's like talking about fighting, standing your ground, fighting for something, not giving up. So not giving up on your dream, not giving up on what you know is right for you, what you know you deserve. This is almost like, okay, no, this is not what I want. This is a disappointment. This does not feel good. I want to go forth on my path, stand my ground, get what I want. And that's this is coming to me like either a stable partner in terms of this relationship reading, this person who's going to be trustworthy, hold it down, grounded, secure. But of course, this could also be talking about career or other things. That's a general reading. So that could be about independence, money, security on your own, things like that. Okay, so where are we going to go from here? Let's see. Okay, let's get into this Two of Swords. Yeah, this just flipped out, Eight of Cups. So in the environment, it's like there was nowhere to go forward. So things had to end. There was the energy was stuck and remaining stuck. Probably due to this person not wanting to commit or not knowing, not deciding, not fighting for you, not communicating, not knowing what they want to do, being on the fence. Or it could have been circumstances in the environment that weren't letting things progress and develop. It was just a dead end. And so this is talking about the environment for you is, again, moving on. So we're moving on. This is good, though. You're leaving behind this stressful anxiety. And you get to just leave that. You get to just move on from that because you're ready for something more, like we've been talking about, figuring out what it is that I want. What are my choices? Who am I truly in my soul? And what's going to fulfill me and make me happy? Okay. Okay, so what do you need to know about this energy of longing for the past, feeling emotionally disappointed? Let's get one for the Five of Cups. What do we have for the Five of Cups? Again, excuse me, this is hanging over the situation. So this is like prime real estate in your brain, the full reverse. So yeah, there's like, again, and it's okay. This is just touching on, you are in a phase right now of reflecting on the past, reflecting on what didn't work out, possibly feeling heartbroken still or feeling sad. Okay, that's healthy to feel and to go through. And as part of this moving on, as part of this breaking up process. But this is indicating, okay, there's some not moving forward here though. Like there's this grand opportunity for this new start, this new adventure, this new cycle that your soul is, wanting to embark on, but it's reversed. So you're keeping yourself held back by this Five of Cups energy. And again, it's not bad to feel that way. That's normal and a natural part of moving on, but recognize within yourself if you are spending, 90% of your time in that place, because then that's just holding you prisoner and keeping you from, remember what we talked about in the near future with this reversed, keeping you from what you want ultimately. You want to move forward. You want to experience this Nine of Cups upright, to have greater emotional fulfillment, to have your dreams come true, to find what it is you really want that's truly going to make you happy and enjoy yourself and enjoy life and expand and grow. So that's the message that's coming through big time here, is just don't allow yourself to get too sucked into this energy where you're now not moving forward. Now you're like a prisoner of the emotions and what didn't work out. And no, we don't want that negative heavy. Yeah. So we also got the Moon reversed, and we've got the Hermit reversed. It's like there's a pathway forward to clear your emotions and get on track and not be alone. Okay, so don't, if you're only, it's like, recognize that that is just one perspective, one energy, one mood, one emotion. I feel this, and this. I was left. I'm disappointed. Did I make a mistake? I don't want to move on. What, that, you don't want that to hold you prisoner and hostage, because it's already disappointing enough. You know what I mean? And there are good things to come. There is all this new potential, but it's always up to you and what you want to do with it and where you are and what you want. And it's all those kind of themes it's talking about. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's get a couple cards on this Nine of Cups. In the near future, let's add a little bit, God. What are some clarity cards for this Nine of Cups? So weird. So we got the Sun reverse, and this is still good, mind you, okay? Don't get hung up on the reversal. The Nine of Cups and the Sun, beautiful energies either way. This is just like, make sure you embrace the full potential and the full joy that's coming into your life. Don't shut it out or turn the volume down because you're afraid or you're still distracted by what happened in the past. Because there is new seeds, there's new futures, there's new potentials that, yes, you can have, move on, move forward, So this is just confirming, yes, things are great in your future. Make sure you enjoy them and receive them and appreciate them and use this to continue to build and become happier and move forward and move onwards and upwards. Okay, it's talking about letting go of control. Okay, letting go. It's hard. It's hard to move on emotionally. It's hard to, know when the end is the end, know when enough is enough. But this is clearly, the environment we're talking about moving on. It's a no-go. It's not going anywhere. All this grief and angst, you're moving away from this. It's in your power to move away from this. You just have to let go of this. It's like an albatross around your neck. It's like such a heavy feeling that you don't need. It's almost like you want to stay in it because you're thinking or feeling, this is how I'm going to feel better by working this out. But no, it's just cutting it loose or forgiving. And I know it's a process, but this is just a sign to you that you have so much ahead and it's in your hands. But it's just about, concentrating more on what you want and who you are and less on this situation that didn't work out and what you don't want and how any kind of disempowering feelings with that. And again, it's okay to feel that a little bit, but you just don't want to be tuning to that frequency all day and night, if you know what I mean. Then we got the King of Cups. So it's saying there really is this emotional security. I don't know if it's talking about someone, a person. I mean, in the future, of course, why not? Or if this is talking about the emotional stability within yourself to now get to enjoy emotional fulfillment and getting your wish come true, but still being on a firm foundation, not being attached or codependent or, but being that firm, having that firm sense of self in you. To enjoy all these things. Okay, so that's wonderful. Yay. Okay, better things ahead on the horizon. So now we got the outcome. We also have the Queen of Swords here in hopes and fears. It's talking about like this energy of, okay, I want to be badass and I know what's good for me. I know what I deserve and I'm not afraid of speaking my mind and cutting this off. But then there's also this fear of being alone and being, you know, was I too harsh? Did I make the wrong decision? No, I don't feel like you did. Okay, so we've got the Hangman here. Okay, implying, again, with this letting go theme, this is a season and a time of surrendering to the flow and wisdom of the universe. It's just time to breathe, let go, relax, and trust, because it's only going to stress you out and make you sad if you're trying to understand all this, justify all this, or change all this, or force all this, or even like carrying that burden and you're going over things. I get it, but this is what you're learning through this, and what you're learning, and even a new depth to another go around, right, is releasing and sacrificing and surrendering and knowing this is happening according to divine timing. I know it sucks because you feel powerless. You're like, what is happening? Why did this happen? What's going on? When will this end? But you just have to trust that there's more going on behind the scenes. Things have to line up a certain way. And all you have to do is let go and trust and surrender. But it's like the hardest thing to do. But we'll look more into that a little bit. So we've got a new path here. But again, it's like there's this holding back energy of not wanting to explore it yet, not wanting to go down that path, not feeling confident enough or courageous enough or effective enough to contemplate a new path, to go a new direction. And that's okay, because again, it's like you don't necessarily have to do anything. This is just talking about you getting up to speed about this new cycle that's dawning in your life and all these new potentials that are dawning in your life, and figuring out what you want to show you what door you want to open when these opportunities come to you, to be ready and to get to a place where you can let more light in, have more healing, open your heart to receive these new possibilities. Healing, temperance. So there's still more healing to go through, and that's okay. This is better than where you've been. Remember, we talked about the Nine of Swords is in the past. It's passing away. This energy is going to diminish, this anxiety, fear, stress, and we're going to have more healing coming into you, coming into the picture. Wow. So it's almost like God is saying, you know, I know this sucked. I know you're emotionally let down. Harsh things were said, or harsh beliefs are going on, or, you know, there's a lot of this heartbreak feeling and needing to move on, but I promise you there's good things ahead. This is, and you don't need to rush. You don't need to do anything. You just need to sit with yourself and get in tune with your emotions, in tune with your values, in tune with what do you want out of life? What direction do you want to go in? What did this situation show you that is not what you want, so that you are enabled to continue moving forward in alignment with your true path? So this is a beautiful shift, but it's also a relaxing kind of chapter where you get to just come to terms with all of this and look to the future excitedly and eagerly, and allow yourself to surrender and not worry, and get to new levels of release within yourself. Ooh, okay, let's do one more energy I want to look at. This Three of Wands under the reading. This is supporting everything, the foundation, could be subconscious. All right, but this is good. This is showing a really strong foundation in yourself. Like there's a spark that's gained enough momentum in yourself to lead somewhere. You've sent out energy. You've made certain choices that is bringing in a return. And I do see that return. I mean, right? We've got this, oh, the ships are coming in, and then we've got in the near future, the Nine of Cups and the Sun, and we've got this exciting divine path ahead where you get to decide what you want and orient yourself and get into the zone and move forward on your path. So I do see that. So, oh, okay, these all flipped out. Wow. So you get the Chariot. So, yep. Again, how much more do you need for moving forward? We see it again. There's a city in ruins in the back. He's triumphed. He's succeeded. He's won. And he is booking it to the next destination in life. And that's where you're headed. You're ready. You're moving. And it might seem like, oh, now I'm still wallowing in this. And I don't know. I don't trust anything's moving forward. But you can. You can truly let go and just, you're getting there. We've got, okay. We've got a love situation here. Again, that like it didn't work out or meet its potential. But you're moving on from that. You're moving forward. Wow, that's a lot. 2 reversed, Knight reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed. It's like seeds you've planted or things you've tried to nurture didn't pan out, but you're triumphing over that and still moving forward. It's not, I don't see a lot of like, I feel like you're on the end of this. I don't see any negative things in your future, like having to deal with this, going through further heartbreak, being, no, it's just, you're moving on. You're moving forward in a positive way. And let's just get, actually, I want to touch on this Hangman in the outcome. And we've also got the Temperance, remember. So it's like, God's like, you don't need to do anything. We're going to heal you, boo-boo. And we're working on everything behind the scenes. You just have to, like, I know it's annoying and it's triggering you, but you can just chill and we'll get back to you when we need you. And we're like, nothing's going right. Oh my gosh. The 10 of Cups. Trust, okay? Trust that everything is working out, is following the right path. You're going to have emotional fulfillment in your future as long as you let yourself, as long as you aren't blocking it off, as long as you aren't allowing the, negative energy to really devour you where you're not, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's saying there's a plan here. God's got you. There's good energy ahead. Just really focus and concentrate on what it is you want, who you are, what your values are, what you will not settle for. Okay, guys, with that said, I'm going to wrap up. That's all I have for this timeless reading. I hope that it spoke to you and helped you if this was meant for you. I do offer private readings, so check it out below. You can book there or email me at Tara@Tara's Tarot. And I'm also on TikTok, Tara's.tarot. Okay, guys, have a great, day, and I will talk to you soon.